Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. In a recent video, we highlighted Alisa Patterson, a member of the Boone County Board in Illinois. Alisa Patterson supports private Mexican-style rodeos, which Shark has proven to be indefensibly cruel, illegal, and deadly for its animal victims. In this video, we'll review two more rodeo supporters on Boone County's board, Karl Johnson and Tom Walberg. Let's hear what they have to say in a March 16, 2023 Boone County Board meeting.
You know, I find it odd that we're so concerned about the animal safety at the Mexican rodeos, but nowhere else.
Whoa, cowboy. In a space of 10 seconds, board member Karl Johnson makes a baseless claim that is completely false. As our supporters know, Shark has raised concerns about the mistreatment of rodeo animals since 1993, more than 30 years. So either Karl Johnson is woefully ignorant or he's just outright lying. Sorry, just had to clear that up. Please continue, Mr. Johnson.
Or at other things, for human safety.
Hold it. Human safety? We're specifically talking about animal mistreatment at Boone County's Mexican rodeos, but Karl Johnson wants to completely change the subject. What's with this guy?
Every fall we have high school football games, college football games. How many kids are injured in high school football games?
Oh no. Don't tell me Karl Johnson is comparing high school football players to rodeo animals.
There's a lot of people that hate high school football because brain injuries, knee injuries, broken legs, broken backs, broken necks, whatnot.
Yep. Karl Johnson is comparing abused and injured rodeo animals to high school football players. That's called deflection. Go on, Karl.
I played football, high school and college. I love it.
Karl says he played football and he loved it. He wants you to know he's a real man. But to me, he just sounds desperate. What Karl Johnson fails to mention is that he chose to play. He wasn't forced, and he wasn't shocked or beaten if he wanted to stop.
Talking about these animals like they're our next door neighbor.
No, we're not, Karl. We're talking about animals who are being abused because that's what the evidence shows. Can you please deal with the issue at hand?
First of all, they're animals. They really are animals. Let's remember that.
Yes, Karl, we remember that they're animals. Now, if you could just remember that under the law, those animals are supposed to receive humane care. That's why state law, which is so regularly violated at Boone County rodeos, is called the Humane Care for Animals Act. Board member Tom Walberg followed up Johnson's effort to change the subject.
To read part of an email that we received just to dovetail on Mr. Johnson's comments here. And it talks about high school sports, and it says more than 3.5 million children ages 14 and younger are injured annually while participating in sports, with 21% of them all traumatic brain injuries among American children being attributed to these activities. The point I want to make is injuries happen in sporting events. This is another sporting event.
So Karl Johnson and Tom Walberg are both desperately trying to change the subject. They're deflecting because they can't defend their support of this abuse. High school football players and their parents choose their involvement. The games have referees and rules. The players aren't electroshocked. Football players aren't beaten. And if they're injured, they receive immediate care, while Boone County's rodeo victims receive no care whatsoever, even for mortal injuries such as broken legs and broken backs. What I find so very disturbing is that Karl Johnson and Tom Walberg are willing to use children as a cover for cruelty. That's reprehensible. Sometime back, I specifically challenged Karl Johnson to debate the Boone County rodeo issue, and I opened the challenge up to any rodeo supporter on the board or anyone else. There have been no takers. The irony here is that no one will force these people to debate. No one is going to shock them, but these same people are willing to see animals shocked and knocked to the ground like living ping pong balls, and they're willing to abandon them when they break. Even people who support rodeos generally have come out against what is going on in Boone County. One particularly noteworthy opinion comes from Edward Ramirez, a charro involved in Mexican-style rodeos out west. Mr. Ramirez called those involved in Boone County's rodeos rogues and wannabes because Boone County rodeos do not follow the rules of the Mexican Charreada Federation or Boone County's own ordinances or state humane laws or any other rodeo association's rules. Boone County's Mexican-style rodeos have a long history of using animals over and over in a performance 10, 15, 20 times in a single day per animal. While Shark very much opposes the cruelty of American rodeos, they're not as sadistically cruel as what is going on in Boone County, Illinois. As for the three stooges of the Boone County Board, Karl Johnson, Tom Walberg, and Alisa Patterson, or any other supporter of this cowardly abuse, my debate challenge still stands. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. Consider sharing our videos so other people can help save lives. If you'd like to support Shark directly, you can follow the donation link in the description section of this video. If you'd like to gain access to exclusive content, consider sponsoring us on Patreon.